welcome to Crafting a Country Life. I have a project I want to jump on and share. I just recently finished this. I finished this one up and it's been in the works for a little while. But it's a folio. Let me hold this up a little closer to the camera so you can see it. And it closes, there's a little, a bit of ribbon here that closes it together. And I chose the gold because it picked up the gold leafing that I added. And I'm going to show you how to do this once I show you the project itself. I just think this adds such a pretty touch to a lot of paper crafting projects. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but let's take a look at this folio. It ties on the side, right here. Okay, and then it's just attached with a little tab here when I put the ribbon through the tab. So this one opens on the left, and it opens on the right as well and unfolds. So we'll take a look at each layer, and then there's another flap on the back as well. So we'll take a look at that. But let's start on the front. This has a little, kind of like a coin envelope type of an arrangement, and you open this up. I put a little Velcro dot to keep it closed, and then inside I clipped these little add-ins together with a paper clip so they would, come out easily when you open the flap up. But these are just some little cut aparts here that can be used to decorate cards and envelopes for the recipient to use. And that was my intention, just like a gift folio with some fun paper crafting elements inside that can be used. So tags, cut aparts, labels, that sort of thing. And some of these, there's a number of different collections in here. This is the round trip collection, and some of these are just generic things that I had in my stash. So those are clipped with this little cute little paper clip. I love this with the with the twine on the end. So that goes there, and then this just slips. Whoops, bumping my camera. Slips right inside. And then I just decorated some Maggie Holmes ribbon here that I added some stamping to, and I stitched through it with my sewing machine on here, and then just a few little other bits of butterfly that I die cut and decorated with gloss, and then some fabric strips, lace, some buttons glued on the front there as well. And again, those little touches of gold leaf in the corners here adds a little sparkle. Okay, so let's open it to the left. And then over here, okay, I've got this sentiment that says flourish. And inside this pocket is a little mini journal. Okay, so it's tied up. And then the paper, it's just plain paper inside here with some decorative cardstock interleaved. So that's tucked into the side. There's a little charm here as well. And that goes here. And then on the left-hand side over here, okay, there's a ribbon embellishment with a die-cut bow at the top. So that just is glued onto that pocket. And then inside here is an envelope. This one, oh gosh, I think this is Gingham Gardens, this paper here. And then inside I tucked in some Project Life cards. I have a whole box full of these, so it was nice to be able to go through them and include some of them in this kit. And then, they have printing on both sides. You can use them for journaling or mount photos on them, whatever you like. Make embellishments with them. Okay, so then this slips in here. Now, some of these I think may also be Woodland Grove. I mean, there's just a number. I just used what I had in my stash. So there may be some Woodland Grove collection pieces mixed in as well. I'm not totally sure. Okay, so that's the inside. And then this is just the back cover. And again, you can see the gold leafing on here, which is really, really pretty. Just a little touch of it here and there. Okay, so now on the other side, you flip to the left like this. And then this is a little bouquet. I made an origami bouquet. Let me show you what that looks like. Here's an example. Okay, it's just folded, the paper's folded in half like this. And then kind of like when you make a paper airplane, you you open it up and then you fold down this way. Okay, and then you just fold open the two flaps. And then inside, I glued all of my little die-cut flowers, as you can see here. And some of them have little pearls and gems on top. So these are just die-cut and glued in. And then I layered it with some die-cut hearts. Okay, and then on this side, there's an envelope that's glued to this flap in the center. There's a little flap here. So the envelope is attached, and then there's a cute little banner. I put this together. Isn't that pretty? I just love these colors. Pinks and mints. I think we're all very fond of that combination. It seems to be very popular. So I just layered those on there with some little flowers from Hobby Lobby and a gem. And then inside this envelope, I gave the recipient some of the bouquet holders that she can, use to create her own bouquets. And those are tucked in there. And then I used some of these little stick-ons. Oh, I forget which collection I pulled these from. Oh, I think this is Flourish. Yeah, this is from the Flourish collection. They had some stickers, and I just pulled those off with the gold. I thought they went well with this envelope. Okay, and then you just flip this over here. Okay, and here's the other side. It just has, again, those Flourish stickers on the back, and then a little bit of gold leafing on that flap. You can see it here. It's really pretty. Okay, and then this is the back page. So there's the back cover, and then this is the back page. It has a flip that opens this way. And then I included here a set of tags that I die cut. You can see there's a star shape, heart. This one here. Again, I think this is from the Flourish collection as well. I die cut some tags. And this is a Project Life card. And then another tag here. So those are just hooked onto the side here. And then I put a little index tab. Oh, put this up in frame on the side of that flip. There we go. And then in the center here is a large tag. Again, this is the Flourish collection, this blue cardstock. I added some stickers and little flowers. And then there's a little coin pocket in the center that's been reinforced. Some die-cut hearts and some fabric here at the top that's been pinked around the edges. And then I added a sentiment and some flowers and a white doily. So let me also mention, here's a little sequin mix inside. This coin pocket, the idea for this came from Septeria 18. If you're not familiar with Sandy's channel, she's an Australian paper crafter, and I absolutely love her channel. I've been following her for years and years. And her projects are simple, they're easy to make, they're effective, and lots of fun. So check out her channel. It's Septeria 18, and her name is Sandy. Oh, excuse me. The other person that I want to mention that I got the idea for this tag flip from is Pink Strawberries. If you're familiar with her channel, if you're not, you should check her out. She also has some wonderful projects to share. And both Sandy and the gal over at Pink Strawberries do a lot of flat projects. And I really enjoy those because they're easy to mail. And yeah, just a lot of inspiration from both of those ladies. So check out their channels if you have a chance. And then on the back here is just another, a little bit more gold leafing and a stack of tags that I tucked into this pocket on the other side. Okay, and just a few cut apart tags and a journaling card there as well. Again, these are Maggie Holmes. This is a Maggie Holmes collection. I don't remember which one. It might have been Bloom. Anyway, so those are tucked right into here. So I just really enjoyed putting this smaller project together, and I like the small size of it and that it's compact. And these just make such fun gifts too, to give. And so I'll be looking forward to doing just that at some point soon. Tie this up. I would like to take a minute to show you how to do the gold leafing. that's something that's interesting, that interests you, just stick around. If not, you could just skip past that part. So what I did was I purchased a package of the Premium Gold Flakes from Michael's, and I did have a coupon for that because they're not, they're not inexpensive. I don't know that they really are. I don't think they're real gold, but they are very lightweight, kind of fly away, and can be a little bit tricky. So you like to keep them in the plastic bag while you're taking pieces out. They also come in sheets. I don't have experience using the sheets, but I did buy the gold flakes. So that's what I'm going to show you. So here is a sample piece that I did. This is a paper from Hobby Lobby from the Theodosia Square paper pad that they used to carry. I don't know that they still carry it anymore. They might. You'll have to check. But it's, very vintage. And this is paperweight. It's not cardstock weight. The last pad of Theodosia Square that I purchased, I got last winter on clearance for $3.24. It's a giant pad. So I was really happy to get that. But anyway, this is a piece of the paper from that paper pad collection. So what I did was I used a glue stick. This one is Elmer's Craft Bond. It's extra strength. I like to use this. In fact, I use these in my classroom. I teach elementary art. And this glue stick, it works better than a lot of the other brands. And the papers stay adhered for a long, long time, whereas other glue sticks, not so much. So this is the Elmer's Extra Strength Craft Bond. So what you do is, okay, I'm just going to take my glue stick and I'm going to put this on a silicone mat, my Dollar Tree silicone mat, best deal going. Okay, and then you're just going to take the glue stick. I like to use the edge of my glue stick here where it'll leave a thinner layer of glue. I mean, you can do more if you want a heavier coating of the gold leaf, but I'm just going to do a little bit here and just put that on, dab it on here and there where you want your gold leaf to be. Okay, and then in the package here, open this up, pull out the bag. Okay, so it comes in a little bag like this, and it's very fly away. So it must be like a plasticky kind of a product. And you can see, very lightweight, very, very thin, and it just comes in these like bits, right? So pull some out, and then just kind of lay it over the glue. I mean, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to control because it's so thin. However, I'm just going in with my finger and gently pressing it onto the bottom of the page in the area where I put the glue stick. Go back in and kind of reattach there a little bit. And then just pressing it down on there. And it'll stick, obviously, where the glue is. Okay, so then again, very fly away. You can see how lightweight. I'm going to put that back in the package. And then just go ahead and press this. Now, when this dries thoroughly, I'll go back in. I'm just pressing it down, make sure it's adhered. If there's any areas of glue that you missed, you can take your bits of gold leaf and just cover them up and press, make sure that they're adhered. Okay, so we let this dry, just maybe 5 minutes or so. And then you're going to go in and just rub off the excess gently with a finger. I suppose you could use a soft brush. I haven't tried that. But just go along and of course, if you do wait a few minutes to do this, then you're less apt to pull off any, gold leaf where it may not be totally dry. The glue may not be totally dry. And just give it a little burnish. Clean off your edges. And then you can go back in later, too, and double check it. Make sure there's none that are just, like, flying up off the surface of your paper. So let's pull this up close to the camera. Isn't that beautiful? It just adds such a pretty touch. I can also see this on like Christmas projects with the gold. Oh, it'd be a lot of fun to use. Yeah, and again, depending on the pattern that you put your glue on, like this is, I just put little lines on there and then just pressed it. You get different effects, you know. So if you wanted this solid, you could just rub a nice solid strip of glue on there and it would cover up more. But I wanted this to be kind of, you know, intermittent, kind of vintage looking. Yeah, so this is really a fun thing to try. I'm going to gather up the rest of these flyaway bits and put them right back in the bag and save them. Again, they are not the easiest thing to control. They're very flyaway. I don't know if that's even going to work. I may have to just brush it up with a little paintbrush or something. See if that works better. Let's grab an old brush. Yeah, that might be better. And I'll probably go in and just rinse off my my silicone mat, because you know you can't really get every last little bit necessarily off. Yeah, so again, you can see the properties of this particular medium. It's very lightweight, so I'm just going to try to pinch that up, put it back in the bag. You probably don't want to do this if you have a fan running or a window open, because you'll have gold leaf all over the room. But yeah, so that's how that works. So, hope you enjoyed watching today, and we'll see you back again for more project shares and hauls. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye for now.